Hello and welcome to SirSmuggler's Let's Play, episode 40 of season 2. And today I'm going to continue with the applied logistics setup and stuff. I still haven't quite figured out how I want to do the storage and sorting of items here. But in the meantime I want to use thermal expansion and applied logistics to solve the reoccurring problem with not enough glass. So I'm constantly running out of glass, and it's used for a lot of the applied logistics stuff anyway, so yeah, I want to solve that first. So I crafted a bunch of things here, a powered furnace and a pulverizer from thermal expansion, and next up is the igneous extruder, so this guy. And I'm gonna need this servo thingy. So some redstone, and not quite like that. Yeah, not anywhere near like that. Oh boy, I am so confused. Yeah, iron, redstone, iron, redstone, iron. That's the glass. Thank you. And that with some tin and some kind of that guy and one of those machine frame thingies and glass will give me the ingenious extruder. And then we're gonna need a bunch of stuff from applied logistics. But I'm gonna start off with these machines and set them up. I've prepared a bit here by ripping out the floor and marked up where I want things to go and routed some power in here. So if I were to, come on, remove this stuff here, up you go, and we're gonna have our machines. So we will have the furnace goes right there, and the pulverizer and the extruder right there. And what this guy does is it can produce cobblestone, stone or obsidian if you give it lava and water. And obsidian is going to use up lava, of course, just like ordinary obsidian. And stone, I believe, is going to use a very small amount of lava, but still going to use it. Cobblestone, however, if you just put in some lava and water, you have an infinite supply of cobblestone. So that's what I'm going to use, and the cobblestone, of course, is going to be grinded up in the pulverizer into sand, and the sand is going to be smelted into glass in the powered furnace. So that's the basic idea here. And yeah, we need to set this guy to output mode, so this wire there, conduit, like so. And then of course we're going to use the applied logistics to actually get items to and from these machines. So let's see, I'm going to need an well, since I don't want to have cobblestone on in store as well as glass, I'm not going to hook this guy directly to this guy. I could do that, just let it pump cobblestone directly into the pulverizer. But instead I wanted to insert the cobble into the network and then pull cobble from the network into this guy whenever needed. So first I want to craft something called level emitters. And that's applied logistics and a device that can send a redstone signal depending on if there's enough of certain items in the network or not. So let's see if we can get that level emitter. I'm gonna need 2 of these. So redstone torch, some iron and cable. Cable, that guy, iron and some redstone torches. Level emitter. So I'm going to use 2 of these, one for glass and one for cobblestone, and I ran out of something. Yeah, cables. Okay. One more. Thank you. So that's what's going to control how much we produce. And then I want a export bus. That's going to export things from the network, and that means I need one of those interfaces. Actually I need 2 of those because I want an interface as well. So a couple of conversion matrices, some cables and more glass. As I said, a lot of glass all the time. Anyway, conversion matrices, I need 2 of those then. Oh wait. Yeah, 2. That should be fine. So we got those, I got some iron, we got glass, and am I anywhere near? Yeah, not quite, but glass and cable? No? Really? Oh, I'm missing an iron. So I want yeah, I forgot to put the wires in the table here. You know what? These guys don't need to be there. Anyway, add it again. So there we go. Got 2 of those. One is going to be used for this guy, so another piston, eh? Now piston is probably something I want to make a auto-crafting recipe for, because that's used for a lot of things. Anyway, one of those, piston, cable, and some other stuff, and probably in some other order, iron, one export bus. So I should have everything I need now, I think. And yeah, we'll just try it out. So yeah, I need some pipes, actually, some buildcraft pipes. But we can do this first. So if I were to place my interface there, now this guy is used to do a bunch of things, but one use is you can pipe things from buildcraft pipes or red power to tubes into this guy to insert them into the network. So it's kind of an interface. Well, it's an interface, it says so right here. It's an interface between Applied Energistics and other mods, you can say. And you could also export items from this one into pipes, but I'm not going to use that right here, right now. So you want a level emitter and a level emitter and export bus, and then just connect that with a wire, and this guy is going to be connected to this one here. Oh, and another neat thing about Applied Energistics is you can use these facades from Buildcraft to cover them up. Ta-da! Awesome. So let's see. Right there. And I need to leave room because I want to have some piping here. No, wait, let's see. What was I thinking? Yeah, can't do that. Where is my pickaxe? Because I want the pipes to go so we get glass from the furnace and it's going to go in a pipe right here and up into the interface. So this wire is going to have to be on the back side there. And of course I'm going to need a lot more wire. So I'm going to fix some wires and actually let's go and get some pipes. So I need a pipe that I haven't actually used before, and that's called the... I suppose I don't actually need... Oh, now I'm confused myself here. Tell you what, I'm gonna review my setup and I'll be back when I know what I'm doing. Okay, I think I got it now. What I was planning to do first was construct those sandstone pipes, the kind of pipe that don't connect to machines. So I was thinking it's getting kind of cramped in here. Oh well. So yeah, I'm gonna need an iron pipe actually to go right there. So I'll go get that. But anyway, I didn't want it to connect... oh wait, I don't need an iron pipe. What am I doing? Come on. Oh man, I can't do anything right today. Come here, you. I don't need any pipe here because this guy can output directly into the interface. And this one is going to pulverize cobblestones, that's going to produce sand, but also a few gravel every now and then. But again, this one can output directly into the interface. So this guy that's going to produce glass is the only one that needs the pipe to reach the interface. And so I'm going to run a pipe from the interface. And here's where I wanted the sandstone pipe, but I figured if I just configure this machine to not output anything on the bottom, just to close that off, it shouldn't connect anyway. It kind of looks like it does though, so maybe I should get that sandstone pipe just in case. It would be a shame to have to rip it apart later on. So yeah, I'll do that and I'll be back. So I got my sandstone pipe, and that is of course crafted with sandstone and glass, like you would expect any buildcraft pipe to be. So we'll remove that guy and instead use the sandstone pipe, just to be absolutely sure we don't run into any problems of items trying to go to where they shouldn't. And now we just need to configure all these machines and stuff. So this one's going to output his cobblestone to the right into the interface, and all the others can be just closed off. No need to do anything, and yes, you will run only when you have a redstone signal. So we can now put in some lava and some water. Like so. And let's see, we need to configure this level emitter here. And right now default is to send a redstone signal when there's more than the specified limit of items in the network. I want the opposite, so if we have less than, I don't know, like 2 stacks of cobblestone, go ahead and emit a redstone signal. And note that I haven't connected it to the network yet, so it's kind of confused, I guess. So that should be ready for this guy, and he starts producing cobble, and that goes into this one, which doesn't really know what to do with it yet. And that leads us to our pulverizer here. So we got input, it's going to be on the top side here, and the sand, that's the primary output, is going to go to the right into the furnace, and the rest is going to go, the secondary, that's where we have some gravel, is going to go to the left into the interface and into the network. And the others we can just close off, like so. And this export bus will be set to export any cobblestone into this machine, and let's make it stack, so it moves a stack at a time. So that one will always keep a full stack of cobblestone in the pulverizer. Well, that's okay. So that guy will always be running. The furnace though I want to set up to only run when you receive a high redstone signal. And the output is going to be accepting from this left side and outputting to the bottom where we have the pipe. And everything else we close off. And finally, this redstone emitter we're going to put into, say, I want to keep a stack of glass, and yeah, I need some glass actually to do this. So just grab one piece of that. And tell him that glass is what you are to respond to. So that should be everything. So if I hook this up to the line here, let's see, how did I do this? Yeah, it's connected to the interface there, excellent. Then I can just route it around here. Like so. And ta-da, we got some cobblestone. But this one's not doing anything. Why is that? So let's just turn off redstone. I think it receives a redstone signal due to this block being powered by that one, so I just switched off so it doesn't care about redstone signal, it's just always on. But it's okay, because once the furnace turns off, because we have enough glass, it's going to fill up with sand, and once this guy cannot output any more of its sand, it's just going to stop working. So it should be a very well self-regulating system. And of course I need to tidy it up a bit, but that should take care of making sure that I always have both cobblestone and glass in appropriate amounts in my network. So let's have a look at our crafting interface. So we got, it's increasing. Excellent. And while I'm at it, why don't I craft up an access terminal to have downstairs. If I remember how to do one, if I have the resources to do one. So shouldn't be much of a problem. Conversion matrix, glass, iron, matrix guy, and a piece of cable. So I can keep an eye on things down here without having to rush up again. And where do I want this? I'll just put it there for now. So if I were to test this, we set We wanted 1 stack of glass. Well, I don't really have much glass, but I could put in some cobblestone. And that should turn that guy off. So no more cobblestone is being produced. So that much works. And then there's glass, and we're getting close. So I'll be back when we reach 1 stack of glass to see that the off switch on that part works as well. And we are getting close, 63, so just 1 more piece and that guy should turn off. Excellent. So that means this one's not processing anymore. Sand is going to keep being produced by this guy until this one's full, so that's perfectly alright. Excellent. I am pleased. So let's see, what do we got now? We got like 21 units. Yeah, that's a fair amount, let's just say. Oh, and if you noticed that blinking there, each time an item gets transferred to or from the drive, it's gonna blink a little. So that would be each time this guy outputs gravel at the moment. Oh, and I suppose since we're using cobblestone to make the sand, we're actually running below the limit I set, and so that one turns on every now and then. Just another sign that the system is working. Awesome stuff. So I will clean up this mess that I've created and make it look pretty again, and try to come up with what I want to do next. I really need to do something about the storage. It's yeah. On the one hand I want to keep it like this because I kind of like it. On the other hand I want to have all the items accessible to the network so that I can make some efficient auto crafting happen. So I don't know. I need to think about that. So I'll be back in a while and we'll see what I come up with. I think I have a good plan now. It's gonna be a bit different and it involves changing up most of the current system here with the red power tubes, and yeah, but that will have to wait for next episode because I'm already past the 20-minute mark or so, so there's no point in starting up anything right now. So we'll have to wait till next episode with that, but I think it will work out really nice once we get it going. So for now it's time to sign off, so thank you very much for watching and I hope you want to come back and see me again. Until next time, bye bye!